I know it's dark in here, but we're gonna make it work. Oh, yes, we are. I need to plug in my other phone oh, on the charger. They still selling Wolverine and Deadpool stuff at Jack in the Box. I want to go to Big Sur just to see these big rocks. I want to go to Big Sur, but I'm scared. I'm scared to take that drive. That drive looks scary. I want to go to Big Sur, but I'm scared of that drive down the mountain, down the I guess that's the coast. And you can see all them cliffs and stuff. I'm scared of that. I don't do well driving next to cliffs and stuff like that. It just, I don't know, it does something to me, but I want to go to Big Sur. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do it and not be scared because I'm so scary when it comes to driving like near cliffs and but I love the water. I love the water, but I don't like the cliffs. And driving to Big Sur, it's a lot of like cliffs and stuff. But I do want to go there. I want to go to Santa Barbara. I want to go to Santa Monica. Have I been to Santa Monica? No, no. I didn't go to Santa Monica, but I want to go to Santa Monica. I want to go to Santa Monica. I want to go to Santa Barbara. I want to go to San Diego. It's so many places in Southern California that I want to visit. I got to make me a list. And we got to go to well, we're going to LA again. We're going to Anaheim in December. But I want to see if I can check off some of the other places that I want to go to, like Santa Monica, while we're down there. I do want to go to Santa Barbara. There's so many places in Southern California that I want to go to. But anyway, what we came here to talk about. Oh, and I got to get some stickers because I want to put like stickers in my scrapbook of all of the places that I visited. And when we went to Capitola recently, we didn't really get a chance to go to a souvenir shop. And so I didn't get any stickers, but there has to be a way to find some somewhere online. But anyway, let's talk about what I came here to talk about. So today I looked at connection. Connection was just going off on her video today. I don't know what triggered her because I kind of came in on the middle of the video and it looks like she's been just spiraling for the last 4 hours online. Just, picking people at random, talking about them and stuff. But she was talking about Melissa B. And just going off, like talking about Melissa's mother, Melissa's children, calling them out their names and you know, saying that she hated Melissa. Like, I don't know what Melissa has done to Connection. And I don't think Melissa has done any more than any of the rest of us have done on here, which is, talking about her and laughing and stuff because some of that shit is funny. So I don't think Melissa's done any more, but Connection just has a, for some reason, Melissa triggers connection. I don't know if Melissa reminds connection of somebody that, was maybe in school with her that she was triggered by, but something about Melissa triggers connection heavily. And it brings up a lot of rage in her that she is taking out on Melissa and Melissa's family. Because to talk about Melissa's children and Melissa's grandchildren and Melissa's mother, that is just too much for me. And the fact that Connection was like, oh, there should be a line drawn on YouTube. People shouldn't cross certain lines, but you on here talking about somebody's mama and their children and grandchildren. Somebody named Connection. The person's name is Connection here on YouTube. You're talking about their children and grandchildren, and you say that we as content creators shouldn't cross a certain line. I think that's crazy. YouTube, I have had videos that have been demonetized for some of the weirdest things. But there are people on here who say some of the most heinous and hateful things, and YouTube won't say anything or do anything. I honestly think she's attracted to her. She didn't have a problem when Melissa was buying stuff off her food. It's two Melissas. It's two different Melissas. It's Melissa. What is Melissa? I don't want to say her last name. But it's Melissa that was buying a lot of stuff off of her Amazon wish list, and it's Melissa B, who is a YouTuber. The Melissa that was buying stuff off of her wish list is not a YouTuber. Now, I don't know if, because the video that I saw when Melissa said that she attempted to send Connection uh um money, Connection had her blocked. Because one day I guess Connection was on here begging for $5, like begging, begging, begging for $5, and Melissa was like, "Let me send her $5 through Cash App. Let me just send her this $5 so she can calm down." And she said that she had blocked her. Oh, Melissa B bought her stuff too. Yeah, I didn't know, but I saw a video yesterday where Melissa was saying that she had blocked her on Cash App and she wasn't able to send her any money. Like, I didn't know she had sent her items off of her Amazon wish list also. But honey, today she went in on Melissa and was like, I hate her, you know, just, I don't know, just doing the absolute most. I love going to, um, I love going anywhere and seeing. One thing about California is we have those little sea otters, and I love going places and seeing the little sea otters because I don't know why this is the cutest thing to me, but when they roll over on their back and they be swimming, and I don't know if they're like trying to get their food or I think they eat like clams and they be like using their little hands to like open the clams and stuff. That is just the cutest thing to me. Like that makes me want to have a pool in my backyard with a sea otter. Cause they are so cute to me. And I'm watching this couple, they in I guess Santa Barbara, and it's just a whole bunch of sea otters out there. It was in her old apartment when she wasn't monetized and made a food wish list. Oh, okay. So not where she's staying. Well, that was before. That was before she talked all that mess about Melissa the first time. When she went and was calling Melissa's grandbabies ugly and stuff. I'm pretty sure that was Melissa had probably helped her before then. Because I don't think she's sent her anything since she went in. Now she done went in again. But I was watching one of Connections videos, and I think this video is about a month old. And it's one of the other times that when she be doing these 10-hour lives, I always be like, okay, she must be off her meds or something because who can stay on live for 10 hours? But it was one of her videos where she stayed on live for 10 hours and she was given like basically the whole story of her life. Well, she did the same thing to the other Melissa too. The other Melissa was, buying stuff off of her Amazon wish list. I think she had even bought her some furniture because, at one time she had like furniture on her Amazon wish list, but she was buying her a lot of stuff off of her Amazon wish list. And then one day she cussed her out, said that she was trying to take her channel, trying to hack her channel, and just, like a whole bunch of stuff. But Melissa still, you know, feels sorry for her or whatever. Like Melissa is a really nice person and she just wants to be helpful. But it couldn't be me. You only get one time to cuss me out. Like she one night I went into her chat and it was like maybe one or two other people in there and it was late. It was like 11 o'clock here. So it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. Are we 2 or 3 hours different from Texas? 2 hours? Whatever. If it was 11 o'clock here, it's late or there. And she was talking, and so I had went into the chat because it wasn't that many people. And me and her, we've been quiet. She ain't hadn't been funking with me. So I felt like, okay, I can go in the chat and say something. Child, she cussed me out because we were talking about OJ Simpson, and I don't know, because I didn't agree with what she was saying, she got mad at me and cussed me out and called me all kind of stupid, idiot, ignorant, just went the hell off on me. And I was like, okay, let me get out of here. So, I didn't cuss her back out or nothing because I don't believe in going in somebody else's chat and cussing them out because they have the upper hand. You and they chat. They can say whatever they want to say. They can speak their words. You're typing. They have the upper hand. So it doesn't make any sense for me to try to, go back and forth with somebody who I feel like has the upper hand because they can speak. I can't speak. I can't get my words out the way they can. Hey, Aries, I can't get my words out the way they can, so it don't make no sense for me to sit up and argue with you. So I just got out the chat. But she does that to almost everybody. Oh, okay, it's called the Bixby Bridge. I'm scared of that bridge. I know I ain't gonna be able to go over that shit. She does that to almost everybody that has helped her. She has gotten into an argument with them and cussed them out or had something crazy to say about them. Like if I was in a position where I needed help as much as she does, I would not be on here arguing with people. The people that was helping me, I would be their friends. Because the sad thing is no matter how crazy she acts, people on here try to be her friend. But it's just some people that you can't be friends with a mentally ill person. They're not able to maintain friendships like neurotypical people can. They're not able to control their moods, they're not able to control their anger. She you can see the mood swings. You can tell when she's off because she's on live for excessive periods of time. 10 hours on a live is crazy. I don't know how long the last time I checked, she had been on live for 4 hours today. That's crazy. That's half that's half a work shift. 10 hours on live. People don't work 10 hours unless you're doing overtime. Gizmo, sit down, please. Unless you're doing overtime. You're not working 10 hours. So, I don't know. It's just weird. Like, what she did today was just really off the rails. I want a coffee so bad, but I don't want to just order a coffee. I wonder if my husband, if he can bring me a coffee on his lunch break. Boy, if you don't calm down, what is wrong with you? He got mad. I don't know. I know one thing. Since Connection had a horrible relationship with her mother and father and brothers, her whole family, she thinks or she does not have the ability to understand that other people love their families. I love my mama, okay? My mama not even here, but I still love her. I'm pretty sure Melissa loves her mother. Don't nobody want to hear you calling they mama out their name. Last night was a full moon. Yeah, it was. And honey, the full moon affects some people differently. Some people have a hard time around the full moon. The energy is so strong that they have a hard time with the full moon. And the full moon will bring up, for some people, it will bring up bad things that have, it's purging for some people. And obviously, Melissa's on live now. I should get off so I can hear what she's saying and come back later. Some people, I need a battery for my remote. Come on. Oh. Some people really have a hard time with that energy when the moon is full, and it was, I think, what the last, it was a super blue moon, and it's the last super blue moon that we gonna have for a long time. So I'm pretty sure that energy was, really strong for some people. Like, if your mind is already shaky, you can't handle those type of direct pulls of energy to you, because we are energy. We are matter. Our bodies are energy. Everything around us is connected to energy. The sun, the moon, it all has its own energy. The water, the ocean, all of those things carry a certain amount of energy. And if you're not grounded, you're not spiritually grounded, you already tilted, you gonna have a hard time dealing with that type of energy. It's just gonna be too much for you. And the full moon loves me. I always get a sense of peace and calming. I always sleep good when it's a full moon. I don't have issues um with the full moon. I love the full moon. I didn't get a chance to go outside, and I don't know if I could have seen it yesterday because we are moving into the time of year here in the Bay Area where the fog rolls in, and it be like foggy and stuff, overcasty, foggy and stuff at night, and sometimes you can't see the moon. But I didn't even look. I didn't even look out last night. I should have asked my husband to take some pictures and see if he could see it, because he's usually out for work at night. So yeah, the moon was full last night, honey, and it did a number on her ass. It did a number on her because she just she just hate everybody. All of that hatred and just toxic behavior, but a lot of that stems from the fact that she didn't get that love and nurturing that she needed from her mom and dad. She didn't get that. She she has told this story so many times about, them, her parents loving on her brothers, and kind of like kicking her to the side. And her brothers were, I guess, mean to her or whatever, and didn't really mess with her when she was little or as an adult. When your own parents don't love you, you will have problems. You're going to have problems. You can't help but have problems. When you don't get that nurturing from your mom and dad, from your immediate family, from your nuclear family, when you don't receive that nurturing, that love and stuff from them, you just be out here wilding out. And that's what she doing. She don't like nobody because don't nobody like her. She just got a lot of issues, and for whatever reason, honey, she is spewing them all to Melissa B. I think Melissa, let me get my water. I think Melissa is what she wished she was. I believe she wished she was light skinned. I believe she wished she was light skinned and she wished she had Melissa's life. She wished she was out here working and living. I mean, because she was talking about Melissa going out to the club, getting drunk. I ain't never seen Melissa drunk. Drinking and all of that kind of stuff. Like, you can't go out and have a margarita. Like, nobody is stopping Connection from going out and living her life. She is holding herself back. She is still able to walk. She could leave that house. She could go to, because when I be seeing Melissa out, having lunch or, going places, I ain't never seen her with nobody. Melissa be out by herself having a good time. I done went out by myself a whole lot of times before I got married. If I wanted to have a drink, I would go have a drink. Connection can go out, go to a restaurant, have a nice meal, call you an Uber, and go home. Nobody is stopping her from living. I know if I was single, I would be doing that because it's, restaurants that I love. I like, I don't like Applebee's, child. Not the Applebee's by my house, but I like Black Angus. I like Sizzler. Um, what other restaurants do I go to? It's a few little like mom and pop restaurants that are not chain. Mel's Diner. Honey, I love me some Mel's. If I was single, I would still go to Mel's and have my breakfast. And if I wasn't driving, I would call me an Uber and go home. I would love to go to Mel's, child. I'm not just gonna sit at home and not do nothing just because I'm single. No, girl, get out that house. Sitting in that house is what's driving her crazy. She ain't doing nothing. And you don't have to have a lot of money. Like, don't buy one of them pictures and all that stuff that you got on the wall. Take that money and go to Mel's Diner and have you a nice little breakfast, or go there and have you a nice little dinner and go home. You begging for cash apps anyway. Stack your cash apps up, and once a month, go out, treat yourself to a restaurant. One meal ain't that expensive at Mel's Diner or Applebee's or something. Applebee's got a 2 for 12 or 2 for 20. So you could get one and take one home for like the next day. But just sitting in the house not doing nothing will drive you crazy. My mother and father in law watching the Democratic convention. I don't know what they talking about, y'all. I'm anybody watching it? Cause I can't watch that mess. I'm gonna have to go get me a soda. I might have to order me a Sprite. I ain't had no Sprite in 2 days. I'm having what they call it when you detoxing off of something and you need it. That's how I'm feeling because I ain't had no Sprite. I want to order me a Sprite from Jack in the Box, but I'm like, I don't want to spend $5 On a no, it'll probably be like $7 after you done paid the delivery fee and the tax and all that stuff. You done been in spent $7 on a $1.50 Sprite. So I don't want to do that. We might have to go to the grocery store tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Wednesday? Is tomorrow Wednesday? Yeah. I think that's my neighbor taking his trash out. I wondered it. I don't feel like putting on no pants to take the trash out. I'll have my husband do it when he get in tonight. I'm just talking to myself. I ain't even talking to y'all. I'm finna get off here and see what Melissa talking about because I wondered if she. I need to be in Melissa's chat because I wondered did she hear what Connection said about her. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Sit down. So I'm probably gonna go. I might come back after I look at Melissa's chat and see if she heard what happened. And if not, I will see y'all tomorrow. We'll be in the garden tomorrow. I was too lazy to be out there today. As a matter of fact, it was kind of like too warm. I didn't feel like being out there because it was kind of warm um, today. I was out there earlier and it was like too warm to be messing with them plants. So hopefully it'll be nice tomorrow, but not hot. But I'm gonna have to go out there anyway because I need to check and see who needs to be watered and is everybody okay. So we'll be in the garden tomorrow. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna go over here and see what Melissa's talking about so I can get the scoop. And we'll talk about it tomorrow. I love you guys. Thanks for showing up. Bye.